Oh, morning, guys. Uh, oh, hey, Kiwi. Sorry I took a few minutes to be late. I was trying to find my charger. Because if I don't have my charger, my phone will definitely not make it very long into a stream. Okay, so today we're going to try to work on... I got this idea from Divine Rose Knight because she wanted, like, oh, you should try making a gnome. And then I thought, what about a desert gnome? Because, you know, you always see gnomes in, like, oak trees and stuff, but you never see them in a cactus. So I want to try to design a little desert gnome and make a cactus. So let's see, probably I guess, yeah, we'll work on the cactus first. And I have my, oh, I can't even see it, my pen and paper on the side here to write down everything I do. Okay, so I think this pink will be good. I'm not sure if it's too strong. But then again, I made a cactus once with light pink, and it didn't look that great at the end. Like, it looked too washed out. So, actually, before I start, let me look up some pictures of crocheted cactus, because I've seen some where I think they crochet it flat and they sew it together, so it has, like, those ridges. I've kind of never done that before. I've always just done it in the brown, but there's, like, no texture to it. Crocheted cactus. Okay, so not all of them, just some of them. Oh, then I might do my normal in the round. That might be easier since I've never made the flat one before. And that's true. It would be kind of hard to sew on the gnome afterwards, probably, or hot glue, depending on my mood. So let's see. I think I'm gonna start with maybe 8 single crochet in the round because that gives it a really nice, like, really big. Well, that might be too flat actually, because sometimes when I do 8 single crochet. Oh, hey Rebecca, what's up? I started a little bit earlier, so hopefully it's a bit better for you, and I think Maya as well, because if she comes, because I know it's really late, so I decided to start an hour earlier. I wanted to do 8:30, but I was like, it was already like 1 a.m. last night, and I was like, I might need to change it to 9:30. And I'm also going to try to stream tomorrow evening as well for the people like, you know, like Stranger Danger, because it's really, I think it's like, what, 5 a.m. for him around this time? Half 1 a.m. perfect. I know, right? I think I'll do 7 single crochet. We'll see how that goes. Let me turn music up a smidge. I can hardly hear it. Oh yeah, and it's a very beautiful day. Like, oh my god, like the leaves just like popped out over the weekend. Like, it was all sparse, and now I can hardly see the building there. Like, before you could see that building, and now you can't at all. I love it. I don't want to see that stinking prison, or jail, or whatever it is. I know, I literally just woke up in time. Uh-oh. I need to pull back one. How many did I do? 1, 2, 3... Okay, 4, so I gotta do 3 more. But yeah, Rebecca, I'm gonna try to make a desert gnome. Like a little gnome head popping out of a cactus. Actually, maybe I should like put some flowers on the bottom as well, like in a different color besides pink, but I'll see how it looks at the end after I sew the head on. I don't even think I need to make a head though, do I? Because you don't really see their face. Like, I looked up crochet gnomes and all you see is the hat, the beard, and the nose. It is 5:40 p.m. for me. Or, I mean, 5 p.m. for you. Well, that's actually pretty good then. Yeah, that's what I was trying to aim for was... Oh shit, there's a knot here. Was mostly for, like, the afternoon for people, because I know depending on where you live, it's actually still Saturday for them. But it's Sunday morning for me. I thought about, I was gonna try to maybe live stream today, like in the evening, but Jung wanted to be able to go out to eat for dinner. We can't do that if I stream at like 5:30. So I'm gonna see how it works doing Monday evenings, and I think that will be Monday. The problem is that would be Monday mornings for most people. I think in Europe, I believe, because if I do in the evening, then it's the same day, just in the morning time for them. And I'm not sure how well that'll work, but I think just for tomorrow I will, and then I'll try to do on just Sundays only. But yeah, just can't do it tonight. Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the other round I crocheted them too tightly. Because if you crochet like your first like stitches in the magic circle, you make them too tight, then it doesn't close right, or it doesn't feel right, and that's just a pain to work with. Actually, let me write that down. Oh, good morning, Divine, or good evening, because I know it's really late at like the evening, right? Oh, really yawned. I literally woke up like at 9:15. I set my alarm for 9:30, but at 9:30 I was like, oh, I'm still too sleepy. 5 more minutes. And 5 more minutes, like, nah, 5 more minutes. And then one more set of 5 more minutes, then I was like, okay, now I'm ready. Because I think I got so used to doing it 10:30 that I'm trying to slowly go back to doing it earlier. Because that seems to be better for most people in the West, because it'll be like afternoon/evening rather than evening and then midnight to some people. Oh yeah, it's because really that's last week. I wanted to make it earlier for everybody so that it's not so freaking late at night for you guys. But the problem is, it's like it's hard to stick with like what do you call it? A set time, because like I feel like I don't know. I don't want to get, because I feel like 10:30 would be too late. That feels like kind of late in the day for everybody, like on the western side at least. Oh God, your sister's screaming at your parents. Well, that's lovely. Oh shoot, where did my stitch marker go? It's on a project somewhere. Crap, where did I put it though? That's the question. I was like, oh, here it is. I was crocheting like a green ice cream the other day, but it didn't quite get finished, and the stitch marker is still in here. I'll have to remember that it's on the 3rd stitch. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to want that later. Oh, I gotta stop yawning. I was about to say, how you smell barbecue? Because it's like, we literally live right above a barbecue place, actually, but it's too early, like they won't start cooking now. But then again, I realized, oh wait, your place, you smell barbecue. Yeah, we live like right over like this like beef kind of barbecue restaurant. Not American barbecue in the sense of like barbecue sauce, but more like grilling meat in a sense. There's like a lot of meat grilling places in Korea. And usually they're like pork or something, like samgyeopsal, or like pork belly, that kind of stuff. But this one is like an expensive one. It's like a bougie one. It's like for beef and stuff. And not just regular beef. I think it's like aged beef or something. So it's like really expensive. I had to babysit her today. I removed all the tennis balls from the houses, and she was not happy. Oh no, you got rid of her weapon. Oh, boo-hoo her. She can't chunk one at your head now. Actually, that'd be even funnier. Is if it would take a lot of work, but instead of like, you got rid of all the real tennis balls and you replaced them with cake that looked like the tennis ball, you know, like those, oh my god, it's cake meme. And they're all tennis balls, she goes to grab one and it's like, oh no, it's cake. That'd be funny, but that would take so much work. Not to mention how they do it. Oh, hey, Burrito. What's up, my dude? And that's my friend I play Fortnite with. Oh my god, you still got a bruise from last time? Well, thanks for the like, Burrito. Did he start a stream today? Crap. If he did, I need to like it later. Because I know he streams almost every day. I actually need to go back and watch some of his old streams. Because I saw, like, the thumbnails of, like, the old Fortnite map. And I'm like, oh, I miss the old map. You know, it's, like, fun to go back and see how everything used to look. I still miss dropping at Haunted Hills. That was my place, man. I know, I hope it's healing up. Like, good grief. Like, well, I remember you said you were just trying to get some hot chocolate and she threw a tennis ball at you. Like, what the heck? Oh yeah, and here I'm doing just a simple, like, increasing one single crochet and... Oh yeah, let me write down when I did a regular increase. I keep forgetting I gotta write everything down. I think, yeah, it'll be 21 stitches at the end of round 2. Probably technically 3 for most people because I consider the stitches in the magic circle, I consider that round 0. I still wonder where I found that from because I did not come up with that. I found that in a few patterns when I was first starting amigurumi, and I just stuck with it. But I wonder who I learned it from because I can't find anything about it now. But yeah, at least a good couple of patterns I learned from, they considered the stitches in the magic circle as round 0. I wish I could find those people so that way people won't think I'm loony. Oh yeah, so this was actually your idea, making a gnome, and I'm gonna make a desert gnome, so I'm making a cactus right now. And we're gonna see, like, I think I'm just gonna make a normal, like, cute cactus, maybe one, like, little piece here, and some cute, really pink flowers. I think I only need to make his nose, because I looked at a bunch of gnomes, and I don't see I thought I could see the face a little bit, but no, you don't see the face at all, you just see the nose and the beard, so I might that actually will save me some time. I just gotta crochet a nose. And I'm gonna, oh yeah, where's my tool at? I'm gonna make a soft beard today, so I'm gonna use this later. My old trusty makeup brush cleaner. God, I wonder how old this is, because this is my grandma's. Like, when I got it, I, like, super deep cleaned it, because I had no use for it. So I didn't really use brushes, I used mostly sponges. But I saw, like, hey, this would be great for using, like, on my yarn. So I, like, deep cleaned it, and, like, ever since then, it's been used for yarn. And it really makes really great fuzz. But man, it does take a lot of work, though, to make, like, any kind of yarn fur or hair. It takes, like, a lot of yarn. Uh-oh, I just heard a smash in your room. Let's hope she doesn't ever go after your yarn. I'm always concerned about that. Like, is there, like, would it possibly, like, if you made her really mad, even if you didn't do anything wrong, would she, like, take scissors to your yarn stash, maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's how some people think, and I'm, like, just so worried for that, 'cause that's expensive. That's, like, a lot of money, all that yarn. Especially all the trouble you went through sneaking it in. Oh, you doing the waffle stitch? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're still working on those waffle stitch squares. Those are the, I think, blue ones, right? Or, like, or did you take out the... I remember you took out the blue... Those blue squares you had made, and you're making them into waffle stitches. Not the first time she's done it. She's cut it a couple months back. What? Oh, heck no. You gotta get... Oh, my goodness. No, you just don't do that to someone's yarn. That's a crime! Oh, good lord. Actually, you know, it'd be funny. If she didn't cut it up that good, then if you were doing, like, small crochet like me, it probably wouldn't even matter because I cut my own yarn up. I know, right? She only comes. Oh, the blue ones. At first, I thought you meant she cut up the blue yarn only, but then I realized, oh wait, that's Divine's message. Oh yeah, those blue squares. Gonna make them into blue waffles. Wait, wait, isn't that like a weird internet term, blue waffles? Oh, I forgot about that. I probably shouldn't say blue waffles. YouTube, don't. I'm not even monetized, but don't demonetize me. Let me see. I kind of want it bigger, so I'm gonna go 2 single crochet, and I'll make it 28. Oh, she cut up into little pieces. Oh, then she probably cut up too much. Like, if she just chopped it, like, real quick, it would have been salvageable if you did, like, if it was splittable yarn. Because then, like, it probably could still, like, crochet decently. But if she made it into really little spots, then it's probably done. Basically, she just made it into yarns. She just made stuffing for you, basically. Yarn scrap stuffing. Like, that's, like, the most expensive stuffing to put in your amigurumi. Wait, your rib won't let you. Oh, did you hurt your rib the other day or something? I was still thinking if you want to use white or dark red. That is a good question. It's gonna go against the blue yarn, right? I think. What about like a small white strip in between? Oh wait, I don't know, because it's waffle stitches, so. I'm thinking in terms of stripes. I was supposed to say like white in between the blue and the red. But I'm thinking like just a simple, like just stripes. But I was like, oh wait, these are waffle stitches. These are like whole big old squares. That probably won't work. Oh my god, I gotta stop yawning. Hey, I want to DM you on Discord, but I'm always scared that you're asleep. Oh no, you can always DM me. You can DM me whenever. It's fine. It's more like I was about to joke. Sleep? What sleep? What is this thing you call sleep? But I mean, like, even if it does, like, I don't really wake up easily to like, whenever I have my phone on, and like, anytime I've heard a ding, I never really wake up to it. That's why I always have to set like 2 alarms just to be safe. Like the first one I'll almost never wake up to, depending on how long I've been sleeping. But the second one will wake me up. But it's like, I think I can turn the volume. Are you able to like turn volumes down on notifications? But even then, the Discord notification is not that annoying though. It's like really subtle. So I think it's fine. It's not like, I'm trying to think of what app has a really annoying notifications now. I think my Gmail does. It has like a really loud ping to it. So I turned the notifications off for my Gmail because it was just so annoying. But you know, the, what do you call it? It's just what did it? That's like all you get. That's the sound it is. So it's really subtle. Oh, floating rib. Oh, I think my sister had that. Like she got hurt in her rib. I think was like fractured or something, and they called it a floating rib. Ooh. And the funniest thing, we don't even know how she broke it. Like, she never got in an accident or anything. Because the doctor thought maybe she just ran too hard. This was like during her track days in high school. So her theory was she ran so hard she cracked her rib. Like, what? I don't know. And what's even sadder is like it was finally healing up, and then one of her guy friends went to give her a hug, and he was like a big guy, and he didn't know that she had a problem with her rib, and when he gave her a bear hug, he kind of re-cracked it again. And she had to do the healing process all over. Like, how awful is that? But yeah, I can imagine, like, it was really hard to, like, for her to get up and stuff. So I can imagine, like, probably turning your body probably hurts a lot. Especially when you want to get up fast. And also, you would think your sister would be more sympathetic towards you with that. Here she is, like, she knows you're vulnerable, so she can go and destroy stuff. Oh god, as long as I don't breathe, I'm fine. Gotta massage it back into place. Ugh. But that sounds so painful. I heard, like, there's, like, a phenomenon where if you're, like, a tall, skinny guy, they have, like, a problem where their lungs just magically deflate a lot. Well, I guess not magically, but, like, something about, like, the way the ribs don't support their lungs or something, because they're just so tall. And, like, that's scary. I guess it's only if you're tall and, like, really lean. But, like, I guess if you're, like, a tall buff dude, it doesn't happen to you. But I'm, like, I'm kind of glad that my man's not super tall, because that'd be scary. Like, having to worry about that happening. Oh, God. It happened when I stayed. Oh, does it, like, can people see it? Like, when it, kind of pops out of place? Oh, man, that hurts, I bet. Yeah, I bet she probably did freak out. Yeah. I probably would, too. But I'd be more like, oh my god, we need to call a doctor, like that. Let me see, I think this is good enough. Oh yeah, so it's like, it's like in the, like those sci-fi movies, like when you see the alien about to pop out of like someone's body, like you see a nudge to the skin, like it's like that. So probably your friend was like, what the heck? Do they have anything you can wear to like help keep it in place? Like kind of like, you know, those things you wear for your back? I wonder if, would that help? Or does that just make it worse, maybe? Because I feel like also the pressure would probably make it hurt constantly, though. Oh god, yeah, because I'm not talking or imagine the audible popping sound that would come. I know, right? I remember one guy said, like, he was just, like, I forgot what video I heard it from, but it was like, and the people were talking about in the comments, like, their experiences, like, oh yeah, I'm a Tallinn guy, and I was just chilling on my couch, and then all of a sudden, I felt like someone punched me. Like, you know, like when you get punched in the stomach and it knocks the air out of you? That's what he said it felt like. And he had a hard time breathing, and he had to go to the doctor, and turns out his lung deflated. Like, what? Like, you're just chilling on the couch, and that happens. Like, what? That was so, like, I'll be like at my body, like, yo, bro, that was so uncalled for. Can I just chill? Like that. So I think I'm gonna start single crocheting here. Because I think this will be big. I don't want it to be too big. Let me write round 4 through something. That'll be 28. Let me see. My friend's dad is a doctor, and he ran downstairs at the time. And she... Wait, what is it? She ran down, grabbed him by the arm, and pulled him upstairs and said to help her. Oh, God. Not to mention, too, like, how would it heal if it keeps popping out? Because then, like, it won't... Or is it more like the bottom? But I mean, even then, like, if it keeps, like, sticking out, then it's not going to be, like, in place properly for it to form the new bone. I feel like, oh, that's gotta be awful. There should be a whole show, like, why would you do that, body? Like, why would you betray me like that? I know, like, you know, it's funny, like, I didn't realize arthritis was, like, an autoimmune disease. I thought it was just your knuckles got old and wear down, and that's what it was, arthritis was called. I didn't realize it was a disease where your immune system attacks your joints. I'm like, what? Then I was kind of like, well, crap, no amount of eating beef collagen is going to stop that then. Because I was thinking, like, oh, I can protect my knuckles by making sure to keep them, well hydrated, make sure to eat a lot of gelatin, I'll be good. But no, if it's an autoimmune disease system, then that's not going to really help, I think. Well, I guess it might help make it harder, because if you have really good knuckles, maybe it'll take it longer to wear them down. But, it's still inevitable, I feel like. And it's like, body, why would you do that? Why would you do that to, like, the most important part of your body, almost? Well, almost most important. It's not after your head, I guess. Like, you need your hands to do just about almost everything. Let's just hope I don't have... Let's hope I don't ever get it. Oh, and it runs in your family. I know, right? I swear to God, they better come up with a cure soon. Because me and you, we still got some time. So they better come up with something. That's the weird part. It's like it's your own dang immune system. Actually, that's why a lot of doctors made a good point. You don't want to necessarily always keep boosting your immune system because you might overboost it and it starts attacking you. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm like, that's just too creepy. Let me see. I was on the floor holding my breath, trying to pop it back in place while she was freaking out. Oh my God, I can just imagine, like, you're just like, it's okay, I got it, and she's just like over there running around like, oh my God, what to do? Ah! Like all freaking out, and you're just like, it's good, girl. It's just gonna take a couple minutes. Like, something like that. Okay, where's my good needle? I tried to make me a crimped-end needle. It seems to be working pretty okay. Her dad was like, who do I help? I know, right? Because you're probably like, all calm, and she's the one freaking out. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that. How's your friend with the who got the ripped up toe? Has her toe gotten any better? Because I remember that was disturbing. All healed up, that's good. I know it's been a while, so I like hope she got her boot off and everything. Ugh. It still gives me shivers when I think about it. The thought of like scraping to the bone. Ugh. And probably, maybe when I get halfway down, I'll stop on this one and then work on the small piece, that way I can sew it on the inside before I finish that off. Oh, you know what? Should I make a terracotta pot for this? That would be cute. I'll probably do it at the end though, so I want to get like at least the gnome part out and make it look adorable. Then I'll think about maybe making a terracotta pot, because that's the problem, is it would have to be huge though. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put my damn stitch marker. Shoot. How many did I do? Wait, where was my last increase? Let me see. Okay, yeah, here it is. Whew. Good thing it was still early on where I can see the previous rounds of increases, so I can know where to go back to. Oh, person, it's been a great day. Sun's out, warm weather. I'm guessing it's not been so much in Canada. Oh no, your body's like, a good day? A good day, you say? Lol. Oh, my coffee's not even in the frame. Gotta have my cute coffee mug. Oh yeah, I can use this as like as a reference. Ah, but it's sad all the cherry blossoms are gone. Well, my rib is in and now my arthritis is flaring up. Oh guys, they even got arthritis too. Oh my god, I was watching Jacksepticeye like doing those infomercials and he like they kept going like Granny's got arthritis and now I got that phrase stuck in my head. Let me see. I know, right? Your body like, give me a break. Oh, so the weather's been weird here. It's flip-flopping worse than my sandal summer on day and snowing the next. I know, right? Yeah, I've been watching James Blackwood's videos and it's like he said like he'll get like a good night of a lot of raccoons and then it'll be like nothing, like crickets, because it got cold again. And I think all the raccoons are having their babies and they can't take the babies out because it's still too cold. But imagine, wouldn't that be so adorable? I don't know. Does he have any videos where like the parents bring their babies to his house? That'd be so cute. Well, I guess if they were his regulars, they might, and they had babies. Like that wouldn't be so cute? Like they just all come to James' house with their like little youngin' all walking behind them. They're like, this is where you go for food. That is true, because now that I know it's an autoimmune disease, pretty much I think age is probably doesn't go with arthritis if you think about it. If it's an autoimmune disease. If it was age-wise, because then the whole, all just your knuckles wore out would make much more sense. Because that's something that just happens with age. But being an autoimmune disease, like any age is up for takes for that. Oh yeah, doesn't like, oh, I think Corpse has like fibromyalgia, right? I think, is it fibromyalgia? I think he said he might have that. But all the doctors are like, what? No, you're too young. But it's like, you're never too young to have fibromyalgia. All these squares have given you an idea for a dress. Ooh, yeah, like a waffle dress. That'd be adorable, actually. Oh, your mother has fibromyalgia. What's it like having fibromyalgia? Ooh, and your mom's about to go into surgery. Eee. I hope it all goes well. I'm like honestly super terrified of surgery. I think the only way you can get me willing to go is if I'm already unconscious and have no choice. Oh my god, neat crochet hook. Just get through the stinking stitch. I hate it when it does that. Oh, so she's getting surgery for carpal tunnel. Ooh. I hope it never gets to the point for that to me. I'm too terrified to do that. Ooh. Cause yeah, I'll get bouts of pretty bad carpal tunnel. Even though it's like, I don't crochet as much as I used to, but it doesn't happen when I crochet. It happens more when I use the computer. Like if I, like, since my mouse pad stopped working, I've been using the regular mouse, right? Like a good old-fashioned, like, plug-in mouse. And I kind of didn't really have a proper place. These are like, I'm on the couch and I had like a pillow next to me to be able to place the mouse pad there and use the mouse. And oh my god, after an hour, my hand just went numb, and I was just like, oh my god. It was like, I could tell it was like carpal tunnel. Like it was that old feeling again. Something about just using it at that angle for like an hour just messed it up. So I gotta be careful. Ooh, wait a minute. They do this surgery when you're awake? What? Oh, heck no. No. Not for me, never. I don't care if I'm numb. Boo. That's too freaky. Too freaky for me. She's like numb, but I can still feel the pokes and prod. I'm not about this. No, sirree, Bob. I ain't not. Actually, before I go further, let me put one flower above there. Actually, let me write like a quick what the flowers will be made of. Probably I'll do in the magic. Should I do the magic circle? Yeah. I think I'll just do my half double crochet and slip stitch thing 5 times. Okay. 24/7 pain, everyday medication for life, can't move most of the time, loads of bed rest. Oh, and she has to deal with your sister always screaming. Like, oh my god. Does your sister have any, like, physical problems too? Or is she, like, the only one that's, like, doesn't seem to really have any physical problems? Because then I was like, if she has none, and then she's in this house just yelling at all these people who are all, like, in pain all the time, like, I'll be like, oh my goodness, girl, grow up. If she's like that. I don't know if she has any kind of pain of her own. I'm just gonna do a half double crochet and then slip stitch. I'm gonna do that 5 times. Okay, so they have this surgery, so in and out. I have to drive to another city to get this done. Oh yeah, like all that, like you gotta get everything ready, gotta get all the, like your care bag all ready to go for stuff you're gonna need, like entertainment, and then you gotta like drive all the way out there. Did this not work like I thought it would? Didn't I? I've done something like this before. Okay, maybe I need to do 3 half double crochet. That, yeah, I think doing just one didn't seem to work. I could have swore I've done a flower like that before, though, like a really tiny flower. Let me see. The only problem for her is her weight problem currently. She got that under control at the moment, but nope, fit is a fiddle. I know, right? So she's like the only one who doesn't have any kind of like real physical problems, and then she's like yelling and screaming at you guys all the time, not realizing just how much in pain you guys are in. And like, ugh. Like, I think if she had like her own like ailment, she might understand more, but I think I think that might be one of her problems. She doesn't understand how much you guys are in pain. Ah, shoot. Oh god, I can still hear screaming in the house. I need to go to my house to get my first aid kit. Oh god, that's horrifying. Super horrifying. Okay, that did not work. Oh, I changed 3. That's what I did that time. Okay, let me change that. Instead of half double crochet, chain. No, more like chain 2, I think. I forgot I changed and then I slip stitched and it made like a really tiny flower. Oh my god, this is like the 3rd attempt at this flower. I know, right? Be careful if you go to the house. She sounds like a war zone in there. Okay, I think that's 5. Oh, I think I want like a little, do like a little yellow French knot in the middle. Let me find some yellow yarn. Oh, here it is. I'll probably use that. Actually, let me get a smaller needle. This one's probably too big. Let me see. I know I should stay asleep all the way through this week. I know, right? It's so funny, and your sister's still wondering, like, it's so funny because she gets mad at you for sleeping away, but, like, you need to for your own freaking sanity. And safety. And take your yarn with you, yeah. Did your grandparents still have that offer on you being able to move in with them? 'Cause I think that'd be a good idea. Take your yarn so she can't touch it. Like, I'm currently working at the back door, wondering if it's worth getting the first aid kit. If it's possible, could you ask your neighbors maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know if they'd be like willing to like use their, if they have one. Okay, we got our first little flower. Let me sew this on top. Yeah, they still have the offer, but I've also been told I can move in with my friend. Oh, that'd be kind of nice too. But like, out of the two options though, which would be better though? You moving with your friend or moving with your grandparents? Let me see. Also, living with your grandparents would be better. Yeah, I'd probably take that. I think that might be better. Because I know, like, it'd be nice to see your friend all the time. But I've also heard friendships sometimes get ruined when they live together. So, like, I don't know if you want to mess with that. But with your grandparents, you, like, you know, you've known them for years, you know. And you've already stayed at their place, so you know what it's like. And I think plus they have, like, a whole room set up for you, too. That would also mean, like, space for your yarn. Plus, what if your friend gets upset with you always bringing yarn? Like, you fill up their house with yarn, they're like, no, this has to stop. But your grandparents would probably be fine with it. Oh, they only live 4 minutes apart from each other? I think that'd be better. Yeah, live at your grandparents, but you can go and hang at your friend's house as much as you want. Can we put a yellow string? What? One of my... Oh, you ripped over one of your surgery scars and it's bleeding. Oh, yeah. Is there a way you can sneak in quietly while she's doing her tirade? Because if she's, like, screaming and stuff, she might not hear you come in, maybe. If she's, like, well, I don't know where the med kit is, so... Or aid kit. I've been playing Fortnite too much. I immediately called it a med kit. I guess it is technically a med kit. Oh gosh, she heard you coming. Well, I think if she sees that you're bleeding, show her that you're bleeding. Maybe she'll stop. Maybe it'll put her into shock. I'm just gonna do 2 loops. Oh, the stitch marker came out. Oh well. Oh, there we go. That's adorable. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like, it's like a lot of birds are chirping. Oh my god, we're like left on. She heard me come in and there's nothing, no transmission after that. Rebecca, are you okay? Oh god, that's like always terrifying. Like when the last things they say is like, she heard me come in. Like, you know, like on those like 911 calls and like they say like, oh, I think he heard me. And like that's the last thing they ever say. And it's like so freaking terrifying. I feel like the flower is kind of like just moving. I want to kind of glue it a bit. Oh my god, this glue gun. Ah. Oh my goodness. I'm like just trying to fight with this glue gun because like, I don't know, something about it just never wants to work properly. I have a hunch though that it's actually not necessarily the glue gun but the glue sticks, because for a while I was using my old glue sticks that I have in my old hot glue gun, which was like a high temp glue gun, so I was using the special high temp glue sticks. And it didn't give me any problems when I was doing that. And I went back to using the default that you get from Daiso, and it's causing the same trouble again where the hot glue doesn't want to come out. Like it gets clogged up, and I'm like, ah. The only problem is that my glue gun, like the hot glue sticks, they're limited, you know, like I haven't been able to go buy anywhere. Oh shoot. Well, now it's working. Holy crap, that was a lot of hot glue. That almost got on my finger. Oh my god. Oh, it's fine. I was fighting with my hot glue gun. Trying to get it to freaking work. Okay, there's like a bird screaming out there. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Well, that bird is just having a field day. Oh, it might be a baby bird, I guess, then. Welp, I glued it, and I glued it off-center. Oh, so you can hear it? Yeah. Oh, wow, you can even hear it over the... because I realized music's playing, too, and you can hear it over the music. I got it, but it's kind of off-center, because it should have been more, like, covering this area, but it's still cute. Then if I put, like, a flower here, that should be fine, because then it's, like, kind of catty... Not catty corner, but you know what I mean? Like, not perfectly centered, but in a cute, decorative kind of way. That is good coffee. But yeah, it'd be really nice to actually see all the magpies again. Like I mean, I saw them all year round, but they're really active in the summer. Like they got their nest up in the trees and they fly all the time. Like around the window. I had one I thought was gonna smash into the window, but he flew upward just in time. I'm like, whoa, that bird's crazy. 2 more seconds and it was smashed right into my window. I have yet to realize we have not heard back from Rebecca. Now I'm worried. Oh, okay, she's here. I was just talking about how, like, oh my god, the last thing we heard from you, Rebecca, was like, she heard me come in. And I'm like, that's like the classic horror movie line that the victim says before their ultimate demise. Like, oh no. Like, they're on the 911 call and they're like, oh no, I think he heard me. And then that's like their last thing they've ever said. So we were like, oh god, did her sister murder her? Currently on an emotional roller coaster. Okay, good. You got the med. I keep calling it a med kit. You got the first aid kit. Besides, actually, I was actually thinking, like, just show your sister that you're bleeding and maybe she'll back off. Maybe the shock will, like, bring her out of her tantrum. You know what I mean? Still here and still breathing. Yeah, I got one flower done and it's kind of off center, so that's because my stinking hot glue gun. I had like a little battle with it trying to pull out the thing that does seem to work if I am going to use the ones that's supposed to that come I can get at Daiso is I have to keep pulling the stick out and flipping it around, and then all of a sudden all the hot glue comes out. So I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I'll push the stick in and it just doesn't want to go in anymore. Something about like the way it is, like it makes it too soft at the end, so it doesn't want to push, like go in any further, and it's just kind of stuck there. And it doesn't want to push the actual hot glue that's all melted and ready to go. It doesn't want to push it out, and I'm like, ah, good lord. I did find I had a whole nother bag of my, let me see if I can find it. Because I just found it the other day when I was cleaning. I was so happy because I thought I used them all up. All my high temp glue sticks. Oh yeah, this is what I use from America. This is what I had from my old hot glue gun. And oh my god, I was so happy I found an unopened bag. So this is the last of them because I used up all the ones I already had. And I really don't... I'm really hoping I can go back to America and buy... I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of them. I'm just gonna buy a whole freaking lifetime supply. Just in case this crap happens again. We're like still waiting. And also, you know what irritates me too? Is that the Korean government is still like... Even if you come... You're supposed to have you have to have a negative test now to even fly to Korea. Even if you are vaccinated and have a negative test, they still make you do the 14-day quarantine. Like, then what's the point of it? Just it doesn't make any sense. So like, oh my god, so you still have to... There is an option though where if it's a relative, they can quarantine at your house, but it's still up to the custom people or people at customs to like choose like... Or no, at the immigration, they're like, they get to decide if that person gets to go to that person's house. So, like, even if my sister did ever try to come, it'd be kind of a hassle. It could be, like, she might end up staying with us, or she might have to, like, pay the $1,400 to go stay at a quarantine facility. So I'm like, nah, it's just best to wait till they take that off. I think the reason why they haven't taken the ban off, though, is because, what do you call it? I think because people aren't really vaccinated here yet. There are some vaccines out, but they're not the good ones. And so the whole population is not vaccinated yet. Not like America. I think they're trying to get the other vaccine. I forgot what it's called. But it's like the best one or something. I think it starts with... Does it start with V, I think? And a guy's trying to work on bringing that to Korea. Because I don't want to get the one where people are getting blood clots, and I'm sorry. I don't want that one. I'd rather just stay inside. Wait. Oh, your session was canceled. Oh, is that the session you were doing with your therapist, right? The one that helps you through your anxiety? My aunt just moved back into Canada and they're staying in the quarantine hotels. She says she's paying $2,000 a day? Oh my god, why a day? That's insane. I mean, I'm sorry, but that better be like a 5-star hotel experience if she's paying $2,000 a day. Oh, heck no. Oh my god. I swear they're just trying to make money off people during this. And I remember seeing Simon Martina, I think, staying at one of those hotels, and it didn't even look that great. Like, yeah, it was, she's moving and hasn't got internet yet. Only have 3 sessions left with her anyway. Oh yeah, so she's going through a big move day. Oh my god, I keep hiccuping. Oh, so the government will pay them back. The question is, how soon? Like, do they get that back quickly, or do they have to wait like months on months after months for getting it back? I still have not received anything back about my taxes at all, and I'm just like, did they even, like, I got the message from the mail carrier that they received it, the place where I sent it received it, but I don't even think it's been processed yet, because every time I go to check, it shows nothing, and I'm like, good lord. But I do know the IRS is really backed up right now, so I'm hoping that's the reason. If only all those sites, TurboTax, 1040.com, all the ones that the IRS offers, if only they just had that one stupid button to just say that your spouse is an NRA and you cannot enter a social security number. But no, they want to be like, oh, you have to do it on paper if you want to do that. Like, what? That's stupid. Make it a button. It's not that hard. Good grief. Because I literally tell you to print out, after you fill it out, print it out, and then white out the part, because you have to like type a bunch of numbers to keep going with the online program. Like type a bunch of fake numbers. White that out and then write NRA. Like, you couldn't have made that a simple little button on your freaking website? Or on your freaking system? The only place who did was H&R. That's the only people who did that, and then you have to pay like $100 to file, and I'm like, no thank you, no thank you. I'll just do by paper. Not realizing just how freaking long it's gonna take. Oh wait, oh no, not my aunt. The hotel will get the money back. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so that'll be kind of quick then. Okay, so the government's not giving the money back to you. The hotel's giving the money back to your aunt, right? At least that'll be a bit quicker, because we all know how the government is with money. It doesn't matter what country, honestly. If the government's got to give you money, they take their sweet time. But when you got to give government to the money, or when you got to give money to the government, then it's like, oh no, you buddy, you better pay quickly. It's always ironic how the people with the most money, they'll take their sweet time giving it back to you. But they'll demand you to give it much quicker to them. I just realized I haven't sent my tax yet. I need to do that this week. Oh, I was about to say you have till May, but then I realized, wait, you're in the UK. In America, they pushed it. I don't know. Do they push it too in the UK? Sister's in the kitchen and I'm hiding underneath the window. It's 2:32 a.m. in the morning and I still have insomnia. Oh no, your aunt isn't getting money? Oh, well, what the heck? Wait. Oh, that sucks. So they're paying all that freaking money and not even getting back? What? Oh, that's a ripoff then. 2,000 a day? That's insane. Is it because it's just so high demand or something? Because there's like little space, so they had to jack up the price or something? She picked a bad time to move back to Canada. But probably had no choice though. I feel like I've been crocheting at this for a good while, and it's like, I feel like I've not made much progress. That's because this is like the biggest piece. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get to that point of that terracotta pot, because that'll take forever. Oh, then I should make like a little mound of sand. That might be better. Or make it look like, yeah, like the desert ground. That'd be quicker to make than a terracotta pot. And it'll make it look more like he's actually in the desert. I know, right? Not much can be done about insomnia. Oh, because it was before the live stream and a nightmare woke you up. Oh, that sucks. And that's probably the worst way to wake up too, is to a nightmare. And then also, then you also have a living nightmare with your sister. So not only did you have a dream nightmare, you also have like a living nightmare upon you. I see all these places and people have to quarantine their hometown. There's my hometown, no need to quarantine. I know, right? And same here, like, we didn't really have to quarantine. We only had to quarantine because that one kid at the Hog One got positive. And even though all the students of our Hog One, all the teachers, we all had to quarantine, except for me because I hadn't been there in a while. So they were like, okay, as long as you quarantine from your husband, you're good to go. I'm like, okay. It still didn't make sense to me, honestly, because I was like, well, I mean, I could have gotten it. But I mean, we all did tests and it was all negative. But even though all the tests came back negative, like the first test, they still made them quarantine, though. Which was the thing that puzzled me. I was like, okay. And then at least they let them test a little bit early in the week since nobody was showing symptoms. Heck, even he says he wears 2 masks because he does not want to get it. And it made sense because the kid got it from his dad, who got it from the dad got it from his coworker. And in their house they're not wearing masks and stuff, and they're not sanitizing after everything. So it's like it makes sense that he got positive. But at least that goes to show that at least our Hog One was following procedures well, that nobody got corona. Let me see. Do the pot off stream. Oh yeah, that's true. That would be kind of cute to do. I probably would. It would take a while. Plus, I gotta find the yarn for it. There's a specific yarn I like to use for it, like my terracotta color, but I have to find it because I haven't used it in a while. Let me see. Quarantine. Had them pay, and we'll reimburse you. Wait. The hotels, from what I understand, the hotels were losing so much money. The government just said, hey, if you put up the people for quarantine, have them pay, and we'll reimburse you. Wait. So they're making the people pay, and then they're still gonna pay them, reimburse them some more, the hotel some more. What the heck? So the poor small person is just having to shell out a whole bunch of money. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it sucks that the hotels are losing a ton of money, but it's like, good grief. Okay. I think here would be a good time to start decreasing, I think. So let me see, what round is this? 9. Okay, so from 4 to 9, that's when you just do single crochet. Okay, and here I'll just do 2 single crochet and single crochet together, and then we'll have 21 at the end. Oh, the hotel can make the rates from what I've heard. I know, right? Because 2,000 a day sounds way too much, unless you're you're like a billionaire staying at some really nice place. Because last time I checked, even slightly pricey hotels are like 100 to 300 something, depending how big the room is. They better be living in a nice place. Are they living? Wait, are they in the big spot maybe? Like a really big area? Because maybe they had to make it, or it has like a kitchen and stuff. I guess because I mean like people gotta make food. Well, I don't know. Do they? And that's another thing too. How do they get food? If they're having to quarantine there, do they have to order food from somewhere? I don't know. I have no idea. It's like I have no idea what they do for food. The hotel's like, just eat the bed lining, you'll be good. Like what? Or that'd be awful if they had to do by room service, because then that's probably going to be expensive. It's just like, oh my god, they're just sucking money out of people. Oops. Oh my god, that fell down. Currently going to attempt of getting to my bed while my sister is finally going to sleep. I know, right? I can just imagine your sister. Oh, that was such a hard tantrum. Well, time to get some rest. Okay. Oh, wait, this was supposed to be a decrease. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fun. I know, right? I know, definitely good luck, and hope the insomnia wears off. Also, I'm gonna try to live stream tomorrow evening as well, so we'll see if maybe that might be a better time for you then. Because I think, well, it depends. Do you go anywhere on Mondays? Because it'll technically be Monday morning, though, for everybody. Even though it'll be the evening for me. Wait, did I decrease already? That's my problem with the invisible decreases. I always be like, oh crap, where did I decrease? Okay, I can see I kind of decreased right there. Oh, yo, what's up, Worm? How you doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I keep forgetting what time it would be for you. I think it's like late at night, isn't it? Or like in the middle of the night, I think, for you. Oh god, no, more like good morning. 5:40 a.m. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start trying to do like 2 live streams a week. It'll be like technically the same live stream, like I'll be doing the same thing, but I'm gonna do tomorrow around I think 6 p.m. I'm deciding whether to do 6 p.m. or 6:30, and that'll be Monday. So it's Monday evening for me, and it'll be Monday morning for a lot of people, which I'm not sure if that's great because a lot of people go to work. I wanted to originally do like just on Sunday, like Sunday morning, do earlier on Sunday morning, like 8:30. That way it's like evening and slash afternoon for most people in the West, and then later that same day do the same thing again, but for the evening for my European and Asia viewers. Or more I should say like, because it'll be the same time mostly for like this section like Korea and Japan and stuff, but for people like who live like in Thailand or Malaysia or Vietnam, like way over there, because it's like a different time zone for them. And I don't forgot what I did. Did I decrease? Oh wait. I keep forgetting what I did. Oh god. Okay, I think that's a decrease. I know you managed to wake up early. That is true, actually. Like Louis' live stream is actually at 5 a.m. for me. So I'm like, I always try to. It used to be at 6 a.m., but he changed his time to a little bit earlier, and I'm like, oh man. Because 6 o'clock wasn't so bad. 'Cause, you know, it's like, the light starts coming up. I should be awake anyway. But like 5 a.m. it's like all dark, and I'm like, oh, good. And there was one time where I woke up, and oh my god, something about waking up too early, it just set off like acid reflux for me for some reason. And it was like I had to like get off early because I couldn't, like, I was just so acidic, I couldn't concentrate. So I had to try and go back to sleep. Oh yeah, I think I am 14 hours ahead. Or you mean, or it's warm 14 hours ahead. Because I know in America, I remember that it's like, for Korea it's 14 hours ahead, but I can't remember from where. From the East Coast, the West Coast, or Central Time? I can't remember. Did I just decrease? Nope, that was not my decrease. Gosh dang it. Okay, that was the decrease. I swear, it's like I'm doing something and then I forgot what I did and I'm having to freaking frog every 2 seconds. That's my problem with the invisible decrease, is that I can't, it's not like an increase where I can see it, like where I did. It's like, it blends in too perfectly. Let me see, what time is it for you? Oh, is that for Rebecca? Or for me? Or Divine Rose? For me, it's just 10:47 a.m., but I know for Rebecca, it's like, what, almost 3 a.m., I think? Yep, you got it perfect. It's 10:47. Oh yeah, I can actually show you what it looks like, because it's a beautiful morning.